Peter speaks with a clarity that feels especially relevant when life feels a little distressing. In 1 Peter 4:7 he writes, "The end of all things is near. Therefore be of sound judgment and sober spirit for the purpose of prayer." That statement isn't meant to be dramatic or sensational. Peter is reminding believers that awareness of the times should shape how we live, not unsettle us. When things feel fragile or uncertain, the answer is not anxiety or emotional excess. It's faith and trust in a powerful God. It is prayer that comes from a clear mind and a heart that rests in His love. There's a kind of spiritual dullness that can creep in pretty quietly. It doesn't arrive through open rebellion. It comes through busyness, through constant noise, and through small compromises that seem harmless at the time. That is why Peter keeps returning to the idea of sobriety, being mentally and spiritually alert. Later, in 1 Peter 5:8, he warns, "Be of sober spirit, be on the alert. Your adversary the devil prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour." That image can be frightening for some, but it is meant to awaken us, not terrify us. Lions don't chase the strongest animal in the herd. They look for the weak one, distracted or alone. What is striking is that Peter does not respond to this danger by urging withdrawal. Instead, he presses believers toward one another. In 1 Peter 4:8, he writes, "Above all, keep fervent in your love for one another, because love covers a multitude of sins." That word fervent speaks of effort and intention. This is not casual affection. It is love that chooses patience when irritation would be easier. It is an intense love that forgives instead of keeping records. It's a love that stays engaged when distance would feel safer. I've seen how quickly relationships among believers can fray or increases. People become sharper, grace shortens, misunderstandings grow. That is exactly where the enemy works best. But fervent love interrupts that cycle. It creates space for repentance, for healing, for restoration. It does not ignore sin, but it refuses to let sin have the final word. Prayer keeps us oriented toward God. Love keeps us anchored to one another. Both are necessary, especially when the days feel difficult. Staying alert does not mean living in fear. It means living intentionally. It means guarding your heart, watching your thoughts, and staying connected to Christ and to His people. If you sense that these are not easy times, you are not wrong. But you are also not without guidance. Peter's words still stand. Be clear-minded, be prayerful, stay alert, and above all, hold fast to love. Because love is one of the ways God preserves His people when the pressure rises.